Google has finally introduced the Pixel 9a, a mid-range smartphone designed to offer solid performance at a competitive price. However, there's a compromise. This model doesn't have enough RAM to fully support Google's advanced AI features. Reports confirm that while the Pixel 9a does come with Google's Gemini Nano AI, it's a scaled-down version. Due to its 8 GB of RAM, the phone isn't capable of handling the full range of AI features that premium Pixel models offer. Users will still be able to access AI-driven tools through the power button or a dedicated app, but the processing will not be as fast or efficient as what's available on the higher-end models. With previous Pixel models, Google has been integrating AI-powered features using Gemini Nano, but the Pixel 9a takes a slightly different approach. Instead of using the standard Gemini Nano version found in more expensive models, this phone comes with a lighter variant called Gemini Nano 1.0xxa. Meanwhile, other Pixel 9 models run on a more capable version, Gemini Nano XS. The reason behind this difference is simple: memory capacity. High-end Pixel devices come with 12 GB of RAM, which allows them to process AI tasks smoothly. The Pixel 9a, on the other hand, only has 8 GB, making it less capable when it comes to handling these advanced functions. To maintain overall performance, Google had to make some adjustments, meaning that certain AI features won't be available on the Pixel 9a. This situation is similar to what happened with the Pixel 8, where Google initially announced that it wouldn't support Gemini Nano at all. However, the company later introduced a developer preview of a smaller AI model for that device. That same compact AI model is now being used in the Pixel 9a. So what does this mean for everyday use? The Pixel 9a will still support AI-driven tools, but they will function differently compared to flagship models. On premium devices, AI runs continuously in the background, providing instant access to features. With the Pixel 9a, however, AI functions will only activate when needed, which might cause slight delays in performance. Another drawback is that some AI-powered tools won't be included at all. For example, Pixel Screenshots, a feature designed to organize screenshots using AI, is missing. Similarly, Call Notes, which can summarize conversations using on-device AI, is not available. There is also uncertainty about whether the Pixel 9a will include Google's scam detection feature in the phone app. Google hasn't confirmed whether this function will be supported, so it remains unclear. On the positive side, recorded call summaries will still work. This feature doesn't rely entirely on AI processing, but instead transcribes the call and generates a summary based on the text. Because of this, users will still have access to this functionality without needing the full AI model. As of now, Google hasn't provided a complete list of missing AI features on the Pixel 9a. The phone is expected to launch in April, though an exact release date hasn't been announced yet. Once it becomes available, real-world testing will reveal which AI functions work as expected and which ones are left out. For those considering the Pixel 9a, it's important to be aware of these limitations before making a decision. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 Edge is already sparking curiosity, and for good reason. One of the most talked about aspects of this phone is its incredibly slim build, measuring only 5.84 millimeters in thickness. While such a design choice raises concerns about battery life and overall performance, early reports suggest that Samsung has managed to maintain impressive power without major compromises. Initial leaks hinted that the S25 Edge would feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, the same chipset found in the other models of the S25 series. Now, recent benchmark results from a Korean variant, SMS 937N, confirm this information. Not only does it run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite, but it also uses a specially optimized, overclocked version tailored for Samsung devices. Surprisingly, the S25 Edge delivers performance levels close to the top-tier Galaxy S25 Ultra, proving that its ultra-thin design does not necessarily need weaker hardware. One of the biggest challenges with slim smartphones is balancing performance with heat management. Typically, thinner phones struggle with cooling, as there is less space to incorporate efficient thermal solutions. Samsung has reportedly made improvements, but concerns remain. Some users have already noted heating issues in the base Galaxy S25 model, despite its enhanced cooling system. With the S25 Edge being even slimmer, keeping temperatures stable under heavy workloads could be tricky. Some speculate that its larger screen might help with heat dissipation, but real-world testing will be the ultimate test. Speaking of the display, the S25 Edge is expected to feature a 6.7-inch screen, offering a spacious and immersive viewing experience. For those who enjoy photography, Samsung might include a 200-megapixel main camera similar to what is found in the Ultra variant. However, to maintain the slim design, the number of rear cameras has reportedly been reduced from 3 to 2. The battery capacity is rumored to be 3,900 mAh, which is smaller than the batteries found in other S25 models. This could raise concerns about shorter battery life, though Samsung may introduce software-based optimizations to extend usage time. Pricing details remain unclear. Some sources predict that the S25 Edge will be priced similarly to the Galaxy S25 Plus, while others believe it may cost more due to its premium design. Another unanswered question is its availability in different regions. As of now, it is uncertain if this model will launch globally or remain exclusive to select markets. Many potential buyers are eagerly waiting for Samsung to confirm where the device will be sold. Another aspect generating buzz is the choice of materials for the phone's build. Some leaks suggest that Samsung might use a ceramic body, while others hint at a titanium frame. Either way, it seems the brand is focusing on a high-end aesthetic, making the S25 Edge one of its most visually appealing flagship models. If released, this device will likely compete with Apple's rumored iPhone 17 Air, which is also expected to emphasize a thin and lightweight design. Samsung has officially announced the release dates for the stable One UI 7 update, bringing major changes to Galaxy smartphones. The rollout begins on April 7 for the Galaxy S24 series, Galaxy Z Flip 6, and Galaxy Z Fold 6. However, the release schedule varies across different regions, so not all users will receive the update at the same time. For those in Europe, India, Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, New Zealand, Algeria, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, UAE, and several other countries, the update will start rolling out from April 7. Meanwhile, Samsung plans to release One UI 7 in the USA and Canada on April 10, while users in Malaysia and Singapore will have to wait until April 14. Samsung typically rolls out major updates in phases, which means that even if One UI 7 is released in your country, it may take some time before it reaches your specific device. Some Galaxy users may receive the update sooner than others depending on factors like carrier approvals and device model. If you don't want to wait, you can manually check for the update by going to the phone's settings app, navigating to software update, and tapping download and install to see if it's available. One UI 7 is Samsung's most ambitious update in years, featuring significant UI improvements and new features. The notification and quick panels have been redesigned to be more visually appealing and user-friendly. The app drawer has been improved, making it easier to navigate and organize apps. One of the standout changes is the introduction of smoother animations when opening and closing apps, creating a more polished experience. The update also includes a new blur engine that enhances the appearance of the interface, giving it a cleaner and more modern look. A major highlight of One UI 7 is the introduction of the Now Bar and Now Brief. These new features aim to make notifications and real-time updates more useful, providing important information at a glance without disrupting the user experience. Samsung has also made significant enhancements to its Galaxy AI suite, incorporating smarter AI-powered tools to improve performance and efficiency. These improvements mean that Galaxy devices will not only look better, but also function more intelligently, adapting to user behavior for a more seamless experience. In addition to UI and performance upgrades, Samsung has worked on making the software more intuitive. The redesigned camera app is a good example of this, with a layout inspired by Vision OS. The goal is to make frequently used functions more accessible while also refining the overall look of the interface. The update also focuses on power efficiency, ensuring that battery life remains strong even with the added visual enhancements and AI-powered features. Once the rollout for the Galaxy S24, Galaxy Z Flip 6, and Galaxy Z Fold 6 is complete, Samsung will shift its focus to updating older devices. While an official list of eligible phones and tablets has not been shared yet, it is expected that many Galaxy S and Galaxy A series devices will receive the update in the following weeks.